Muletrain!
It is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Friday, October the 7th, 2016, the homecoming edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
This is homecoming week in Muleshoe, and we want to welcome home all of the MHS X's. The class of 1966 is having their 50th reunion, and the 86 grads are gathering for their 30th reunion. We were here when you graduated from Muleshoe High School, and we're so glad and thrilled to still be here in business to welcome you home. You can see a video of the homecoming activities online and on the air. Online, MuleshoeTV.com, our Twitter, and our Facebook, Gillam, and on the air at Channel 6 on Reach Broadband, courtesy of Edward Jones at 104 West 2nd. And Edward Jones' financial advisor is Steve DeMint, who can help you no matter where you live. And also Chad Bell Construction. Call Chad Bell at 806-566-6301, 566-6301. And he was the one who actually did the new Desert Rose. And all the people at the Desert Rose invite you to their open house this Saturday afternoon from 1 until 3. They'll have a cookie bar, but best of all, you'll get to see inside of the new Desert Rose. Now, it is located right at the west edge, right on U.S. Highway 84, right here in Muleshoe. And you are going to be surprised what you find inside of the Desert Rose. Well, you're going to find Hattie Hetherington's hats in the bridal room. Also, Gladys Myers chandelier, glasses, and beautiful handkerchief and gloves. Also, the wood and tin used in the building is from Mr. and Mrs. W.R. Young's home. Now, this is John and Jim Young's parents' home, and W.R. Young came to the Longview community in Bailey County in 1922. The pews that are beautifully refinished are from the Three-Way Baptist Church, and also the lights are from the Muleshoe Independent School District, and more lights are from Bammert Seed. Clayton Myers has cedar stays and fencing in the loft, and you are going to ooh and ah, but you have to see it to believe it. It's the Desert Rose Event Center, and it's located right here in Muleshoe. The open house is 1 to 3 on this Saturday afternoon. Please come out and enjoy. They will rent their facilities for weddings, quinceañeras, reunions, anniversaries, Christmas parties, anything, birthday parties, for small women's gatherings, and they have a full kitchen. Michael Dunham will cook barbecue or steaks or both, and also you can rent the building, or you can rent the building and the kitchen. But if you have someone to come in and cater your meal, it must be someone local. How nice is that? That is what they're looking for. Local use, and everyone invited to come and use the Desert Rose. Londy Blackwell is their decorator at the new facility. And Rhonda Myers says her son Jackson will be in charge of the sound, and they can have a DJ or rent a band. 806-729-6374 is the number to call to inquire about renting the Desert Rose. Open house is for everyone to come and see and ooh and ah on this Saturday afternoon from 1 to 3 right at the west edge of Muleshoe on U.S. Highway 84. Be sure on Reach Broadband Channel 6 to see the homecoming football game between the Muleshoe Mules and the Slayton Tigers in its entirety, and then on Facebook, as well as our Twitter and our MuleshoeTV.com webpage, the highlights of the homecoming football game between the Mules and the Tigers of Slayton, courtesy of these Muleshoe Mule merchants. The Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Barrett Potato Farms, the Muleshoe State Bank, K&K Pharmacy, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Hereford Feed Ingredients Incorporated, Muleshoe Independent School District, Shipman Body Shop and Autoplex, Kyle Lake Feed Yards, McDonald's in Muleshoe, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Mohawk Auto Parts, Wilson Drilling, Precure Electric, Dale Oil Company, Muleshoe Livestock Auction, Farmers Insurance Agent, and Julie DeBrunt, and also Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, welcoming home all the MHS X's, and it's only because of these Muleshoe Mule merchants that we are able to show you the video film of the Friday night homecoming game. It turned a little bit cooler. 39 was our low this morning at 7 o'clock. And the high from yesterday, 83, and the low this morning, 39 degrees. And now 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications brings you the homecoming weather report and forecast for the next several days.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Well, it was a beautiful night last night for the bonfire that was held out at the Muleshoe Country Club, but then right before 11 o'clock last night, it turned from a beautiful summer night to a very fall night, as just before 11, the cold front moved through the area. Windy, gusty conditions moved in, and the temperature dropped precipitously as that front moved through the Muleshoe area. Mostly sunny with the high only around 65 degrees for today on Friday. So a very cool day here in Muleshoe. East-northeast winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour this afternoon, so the gusty conditions will continue. Mostly cloudy, low around 43 degrees tonight. East winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. A 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms then during the day on Saturday to begin our weekend. Mostly cloudy, high around 71 degrees, so a little bit warmer on on Saturday. South-southwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Saturday night, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, low around 50 degrees. South winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Then Sunday, a 40% chance of rain, cloudy, high around 74 degrees. South winds between 5 and 15 miles per hour. Sunday night, another 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, low around 51. On Columbus Day, Monday, sunny, high near 80 degrees, so much warmer for Monday. South-southwest winds between 5 and 15 miles per hour, mostly clear Monday night, low around 52. South-southwest winds around 10 miles per hour. Tuesday, sunny, high near 85 degrees. West-southwest winds around 10 miles per hour, mostly clear Tuesday night. Low around 50 degrees. And repeating our forecast for today on Football Friday, homecoming here in Muleshoe. Mostly sunny, high only around 65 degrees. East-northeast winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy tonight, low around 43. East winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Then Saturday, rain chances begin over the whole weekend. 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms during the day on Saturday. Mostly cloudy, high around 71 degrees. A 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms Saturday night, mostly cloudy, low around 50. A 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms during the day on Sunday, cloudy, high near 74. Then a 20% chance of rain Sunday night, mostly cloudy, low around 51. 5-area telephone. West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
Monday is Columbus Day. Of course, the banks will be closed. The post office will be closed. No mail will be delivered to your homes. The federal offices will all be closed, and some other businesses as well, because Monday is Columbus Day. Tuesday is the last day to register to vote in Texas and be eligible to vote in the presidential upcoming election on November the 8th. Now, that's this Tuesday coming up next week. October the 11th is the last day to register to vote. Be sure that you are eligible to vote in the presidential election. Also, the community-wide study on the story will not meet this Monday because it is Columbus Day and the Bailey County Civic Center will be closed. The next meeting will be Monday, October the 17th at 5:30 at the community room at the Bailey County Civic Center. That is the community-wide Bible study of the story. It's a 1-hour study, and they meet on Mondays. And there is child care provided, and you're welcome to start now this very exciting and very inspiring Bible study on October the 17th at 5:30. We'll be back with more Muletrain news, and we'll tell you about an upcoming flu shot clinic in Muleshoe and a Rosary Rally in Sudan.
Yum chips. I like the Leal chips. Foxy likes them too. Right, Foxy? These Leal's chips are the best. I like the seasoning, salt, and the salsa on my chips.
And that's at Leal's, the original Leal's in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard. Right, Isla?
Yes.
This edition of the Muletrain News is brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where it's the perfect week during homecoming to get your school spirit MasterCard debit card from the First Bank, available for the Muleshoe Mules. Go by 202 South First Street, 806-272-4515 for more information. Show your team spirit and earn cash for the Muleshoe Mules every time you swap your card. Available now for the Muleshoe Mules, Dimmitt Bobcats, or Bovina Mustangs. The school Spirit MasterCard debit card available now at the First Bank, 202 South First Street, 806-272-4515. The First Bank is member FDIC.
The Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South First Street here in Muleshoe has 2 new nurse practitioners, Michael Garcia and Christy Lee. They are both taking appointments now by calling 806-272-7544 at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, located inside of our hospital. Also, Dr. Susan Davis's office is located at the hospital, and you can call the same number for an appointment with Dr. Davis, 806-272-7544. That is 806-272-7544 to call to make an appointment with either the new nurse practitioners, Christy Lee or Michael Garcia, or Dr. Susan Davis at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, located inside of our Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South First Street here in Muleshoe. At K&K Pharmacy, they're going to have a drive-through flu shot at 1411 West American Boulevard. They'll have a tent set up on Wednesday all day from 11 Wednesday morning until 5 that evening, and you don't even have to get out of your car. If you are a new customer, please have your insurance card available. You just have to fill out a small form and sign a consent for the flu shot. The prices will be $25, and that offers protection against 3 different flu viruses. The $40 shot offers protection against 4 different flu viruses, and there's also a high dose one, and that is $60. That is recommended for people ages 65 and older, and of course if you have Medicare, well, that certainly will cover it. That's the K&K Pharmacy drive-through flu shot clinic this coming Wednesday, and that's 11 to 5 all day long at 1411 West American Boulevard, and you won't even need to get out of your car. There will be a Rosary Rally in Sudan to pray for America and for peace and for the upcoming election on Saturday, October the 15th at noon at the City Square in downtown Sudan, just off of U.S. Highway 84. Everyone is welcome. Come and pray for peace in your own way and for the upcoming election. After the Rosary Rally in Sudan, you're invited to go across the street to the Sudan Senior Citizen Center and have finger foods. And that's according to Kathy Dugan and Evelyn Ziegenfuss. That's Saturday, October the 15th at 12 noon, a Rosary Rally to pray for peace for America and our world, and also to pray for the upcoming presidential election at the City Square in downtown Sudan, just off of Highway 84. And this is for everyone. Next week, be sure and be watching for Meet Your Neighbor, courtesy of United Supermarket here in Muleshoe. We will be interviewing students as well as faculty members from Mary DeShazo Elementary School and showing you some of the new innovative teaching techniques going on right here in our hometown of Muleshoe at Muleshoe ISD at Mary DeShazo Elementary School. You will be amazed. Now, it is getting close to the time for the annual coat drive at the 16th and Avenue D Church of Christ. And what they ask you to do is drop off jackets or coats at these locations. And the deadline for dropping off your coat will be Friday at noon, November the 4th, at Muleshoe City Hall, Tattered Tumbleweed, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, First Bank, Muleshoe State Bank, United Supermarket, the Studio, Parkview Nursing Care Center, the Honeycomb, Tresbella, and other local donation places. Now, take your soiled coats and jackets to Sparkle Cleaners, and they will clean them at no charge, and then they will be picked up there. Now, they will be distributing the coats to local residents on Saturday, November the 12th at the 16th and Avenue D Fellowship Hall from 10 until 11. But drop-off deadline is November the 4th. We want to say congratulations to Ashley Scoley and Brad Henry. They married just recently, and they're living in Norfolk, Virginia, and that's where Brad is stationed with our United States Navy. Of course, they're both formerly of Muleshoe. Good luck to our Muleshoe Mules and Lady Mules cross-country teams. They are participating in a cross-country meet at Abernathy on Saturday. And also, good luck to the All-Region Choir. They are going to auditions on Saturday. We will be filming the Muleshoe City Council regular meeting on Monday at 5:30 at the council chambers at City Hall. So you'll be able to see that the first part of next week here in its entirety. At the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center on Monday, they're serving for lunch beef tip noodles or rice, medley blend, vegetable and corn, wheat rolls, chocolate cake with strawberries, and of course your choice of drink. We'll be back with more Muletrain in just one moment.
Great new home decor pieces and metal art and perfect for the fall at Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe. Leaves, ghosts, pumpkins, trick-or-treat arrows, and more for your Halloween and autumn decorating. Women's jackets by Noble Outfitter and the cinch women's jacket with a concealed carry pocket available now at Tattered Tumbleweed. New women's long-sleeve shirts by Vintage Revival, and see the display of cool t-shirts including This Is How We Roll Tumbleweed shirts and the Texas Town shirts that includes Muleshoe on it. Looking for something special for that little one in your life? Tattered Tumbleweed has beautiful outfits and dresses by Magpie and Mabel, Persnickety, and more, along with adorable playmats in the shape of different animals. Baby shower selections for Seth and Marley Black Luhan now available at Tattered. Tons of new jewelry and ornate leather purses in stock at 1405 West American Boulevard. Tattered Tumbleweed hasn't forgotten about the guys with a great selection of shirts and hats, along with new knives, wallets, binoculars, ice grippers, blow dart slingshots, extreme survival kits, and much more now at Tattered Tumbleweed. They're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at 1405 West American Boulevard, right in Muleshoe, Texas. Frying Cox is now carrying Milwaukee power tool accessories like drill bit sets, auger bits, boring bits, hole dozers, grout removal tools, saw blades like wood, pruning, metal, and multi-material blades, and much more available now at 401 South First Street in the new Milwaukee power tool accessories line. Also brand new at Frying Cox is a huge selection of Philips light bulbs like the money-saving LED bulbs, some rated to last 22 years. Indoor-outdoor lights available, spot, recessed, fluorescent, and floodlight bulbs along with heat lamps and bulbs. The cooler weather is here, and Frying Cox carries a great selection of infrared zone heaters, radiant heaters, radiator-style electric heaters, utility heaters, and bathroom ceramic heaters, along with the Mr. Heater that connects to the top of your propane tank, perfect for outdoor heat. Frying Cox is carrying craft supplies along with a great selection of sewing supplies right here in Muleshoe at 401 South 1st Street, where they say go mules go. And don't forget to come by to sign up for the $1,000 fall shopping giveaway and get your Muleshoe Mules Athletic Booster Club flags, all at Frying Cox right here in Muleshoe. Frying Cox is now carrying Milwaukee power tool accessories like drill bit sets, auger bits, boring bits, hole dozers, grout removal tools, saw blades like wood, pruning, metal, and multi-material blades, and much more available now at 401 South 1st Street in the new Milwaukee power tool accessories line. Also brand new at Frying Cox is a huge selection of Philips light bulbs like the money-saving LED bulbs, some rated to last 22 years. Indoor-outdoor lights available, spot, recessed, fluorescent, and floodlight bulbs along with heat lamps and bulbs. The cooler weather is here, and Frying Cox carries a great selection of infrared zone heaters, radiant heaters, radiator-style electric heaters, utility heaters, and bathroom ceramic heaters, along with the Mr. Heater that connects to the top of your propane tank, perfect for outdoor heat. Frying Cox is carrying craft supplies along with a great selection of sewing supplies right here in Muleshoe at 401 South 1st Street, where they say go mules go. And don't forget to come by to sign up for the $1,000 fall shopping giveaway and get your Muleshoe Mules Athletic Booster Club flags, all at Frying Cox right here in Muleshoe.
Mr. and Mrs. Colby Wilkerson of Muleshoe have a new baby daughter. Blakely May was born on September the 27th last week on a Tuesday at Covenant Lakeside Medical Center in Lubbock, weighing 6 pounds and 11 ounces, and she is their fourth child. Brittany and Colby Wilkerson own and operate here in Muleshoe Tattered Tumbleweed, and the grandparents who are very proud who live here in Muleshoe are Ronnie and Gina Wilkerson. And at birth, Blakely May Wilkerson was 19 inches long. Her three siblings are her brother and two sisters, Callan, Berkeley, and Brenlin. Congratulations to all of the Wilkersons on the birth of this perfect little girl. Remember on your prayer list Jean Richardson. She is our sweetheart right now here on Channel 6. And also, she's going to have another knee replacement surgery next week on Wednesday in Lubbock. She's done extremely well, and so well that she's going to have the other knee replacement surgery done on Wednesday. Also, remember Linda White of Farwell, formerly of Muleshoe. She has been to Houston and had an MRI done and got an excellent report. We're so glad to say that's a prayer of thanksgiving. A celebration of life of Jerry Savuto's life will be held on Saturday afternoon at 2 in the First United Methodist Church of McKinney. Jerry died on Friday afternoon of last week at 1:30 at her home in McKinney after a long illness of cancer. And they ask that you give memorials to the Maua Hospital Service Advance Fund through your local Methodist church. And Jerry Savuto was formerly a nurse here at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center and in charge of quality control. Remember all the family of Jerry Savuto in your prayers, please. Another celebration of life for Mike Friend in his early 40s, a Muleshoe High School graduate of 1992, will be held on Saturday morning, October 22nd at 10 o'clock at the Champion Center at 26 80 MacArthur Boulevard in Louisville, Texas. He was the son of Glenda Kinney and also the nephew of Greta Donaldson of Muleshoe. He is survived by his wife Selena and his children. He died of cancer on September the 26th. Please remember all of Mike Friend's family in your prayers. Also, these families, Jose Labrado Andretti Jr., Tony Jaramillo of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, Amelia Davila, 90, of Sudan, Roy Alton Shoemaker, 96, of Rawls, formerly of Muleshoe, the father of Dolores Harvey of Muleshoe, Maria de la Luz Heso, 76, of Muleshoe, and J.W. Martin, the father of Mark Martin of Muleshoe. All of those families are sad at this day. Also remember Cody Johnson and his wife and children, and Gerald Shanks of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, Nell Kenmore of Lubbock, the mother of Ronnie Kenmore of Muleshoe, Abby Main's family, and Abby is the children's director of the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe. Her grandmother, who lived in Amarillo, died just on Tuesday. Remember Doris and R.L. Scott, Lavinia and Lloyd Garlington, also in your prayers. Janie and Joseph Carpenter, who were hurt in a wreck recently, and Joseph is in Trust Point Rehabilitation in Lubbock, and Janie at UMC in Lubbock.
Need to hire cotton module truck drivers. Would like for you to have experience, but it's not mandatory. You need at least a Class B driver's license with a clean driving record. Call for more information, 806-543-8927. That's Need to hire cotton module truck drivers. They would like for you to have experience, but it's not mandatory. You need at least a Class B driver's license and a clean driving record. Call 806-543-8927.
It's billed as Fire and Ice. It's a chili cook-off and an ice cream cook-off all on the same evening, sponsored by your Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture on Saturday evening, October the 22nd at the Bailey County Coliseum from 6 until 9. But you can enter right now by contacting the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce office, and they must prepare the chili and the ice cream, or either one or both, doesn't matter, from scratch. And call 806-272-4248 to enter now. Also, be sure and bring enough samples for the entire crowd to get a sample and vote. You could be the winner of the chili cook-off or the ice cream cook-off at the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce on Saturday evening, October the 22nd from 6 to 9 at the Bailey County Coliseum. Now, you can pre-purchase your tickets now at the Chamber office also. Adult tickets are $10, and at the door they're going to be $15, and children's tickets are $5. There will be also a cake auction at 7:30. If you would like to donate, please contact the Chamber office also. It's Fire and Ice, a chili and ice cream cook-off right here in Muleshoe, sponsored by your Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture. Enter and win, or just come and enjoy.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain news program rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6. Also, find it online, free of charge, on demand, anytime you want to listen to it on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain news link at the top center of the page. Again, that's muleshoetv.com.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Big art in metal. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Also check them out on their website, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Brian Norwood was born in Big Lake and grew up in the oil fields of West Texas and eastern New Mexico. As a boy, he got into trouble for drawing things on the walls of his house. Even though he was punished, he kept on doing art. Now he makes his living with it. About 15 years ago, he started working in quarter-inch pieces of steel to create huge art displays.
I have done pieces at Fort Stockton. Port Lavaca has a Confederate artillery battery. Indianola has a camel and soldier to commemorate the time that camels actually landed at Indianola to be used across the American Southwest by the Army. One of my personal favorites is a life-size Boeing B-17 that is at the site of an old Army air base in Hobbs, New Mexico.
What are you working on now?
Right now I'm doing a steam locomotive for Seadrift, Texas.
His metal silhouettes are anchored in concrete. He works by hand with a plasma torch to make his pieces. The first one he did was for Jal, New Mexico, where he lives.
There are 17 figures in it. There are 13 cattle, 4 mounted cowboys. The tallest of the cowboys is 21 feet tall. The smallest cowboy is 18 feet. The cattle run 10 to 12 feet. There is a calf that is about 7. And the whole thing stretches across a hill north of Jal for about 400 feet.
He volunteered his time to create something that would give travelers a reason to stop in Jal.
I had never cut a piece of metal before that. That was a rapid learning curve. It was very steep. I had 7 pieces of 10-foot by 40-foot quarter-inch steel laying in front of me, and I had never cut a piece of metal before. So you've got to kind of take it on faith that you can get that done when you start a project like that.
He has something to say about art.
Well, it is something that chooses you. You don't necessarily choose it. I love it.
Brian Norwood of Jal. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.